This week on YMH. What about your butthole?
Thank you so much for asking. I was waiting till we get to my butthole.
Please stop, though.
Yeah.
Wait, where are the hot, cool guys? What's the segment?
This is it. This is who you get. Welcome to YMH.
Welcome to your mom's house.
This episode is brought to you by Sattva. Go to sattva.com/theshit and get $200 off your next order. And welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening, whenever you're watching. Thank you for joining us. Gene, it's a very exciting day. We have a lot going on.
So much going on.
So much going on. So many things. So much learning has happened.
Yeah, a lot of learning. Listen, since last time, look, I made a very heavy announcement
It was a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Very heavy announcement about wearing a shower cap.
You never knew that that's what people do.
I did not know, because like an outdoor dog, that's what I live. I live out in the backyard.
And I want to point out, you said something.
Sure, go ahead.
That was so preposterous. I didn't think a human being would ever utter this. You believed that shower caps were made for black women to go to the airport with.
100%, Tom.
That was incredible.
Just my experience growing up in my home. My mother, my stepmothers, plural, never wore a shower cap. So the only time I've ever seen such a thing is in the airports. I would see black women wearing them.
And you were like, oh, this is one of their things.
I just thought maybe like a do-rag, is it cultural appropriation if I start getting into this kind of territory? So I was like, this is not for me. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So a lot of furor over the post on Instagram. I saw a lot of comments that I had been misinformed. I've been misinformed. It's not that shower caps are a cap. It's called a bonnet.
Yeah.
Okay? And I was misinformed by the cap report leader.
Wow.
And
They went pretty hard. People were upset.
Annie,
you didn't explain that it was a bonnet.
I know, as the head journalist and research analyst of CAP Network.
Yeah.
You know, I have to take this moment to apologize. This was misinformation, and I want to apologize on the behalf of my entire news team. We take this very seriously, and we're going to take steps to prevent these types of things from.
Well, most importantly, do you feel like you learned something?
As a matter of fact, Tom, I did, and that is that I never took care of my own hair that way. You know, I should have used bonnets. It probably would have worked for me. And as a message of solidarity to anybody who wears a bonnet.
Wow.
That's first of all, I just want to say this is very big of you.
It's a beautiful bonnet.
Yeah, that's really
what
really
a cool
big of you.
bonnet. Holy man. Now, may I ask too, because look, I have to admit, now that I use a shower cap, I got one on Amazon. It showed up. It's got little cute lip marks on it, kissy marks, right?
Yeah.
It looks similar to what Annie's wearing.
It does look similar.
Begs the question, what is the difference between a cap and a bonnet?
Well, I'm imagining the material.
Yes, that's right. As far as I'm aware, my researchers in the news report, they have told me, it's more that this is made from silk material.
Wow. Does it feel nice?
For sleeping?
It feels great, actually. I feel like my hair might even grow back just from using this.
Wow.
We'll see.
That's so cool.
Because I mentioned it's for like sleeping. You can sleep on it, right? Like some women sleep on a silk pillow to keep their hair from getting too crazy. Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is for everybody listening and watching, don't ever say we didn't teach you anything. Today you learned shower caps and bonnets. They're not just for black women at the airport.
Breaking news.
Yeah, there you go.
And by the way, I used my new shower cap. Dude, it's literally like 47 years I've been cranking my neck.
Yeah.
Not getting my hair wet. Tom, it's like...
It's so, this goes beyond any, like, I don't even feel like we're in reality. When
we're
you're
not.
That you're like,
we're not.
I didn't know I couldn't, like, there was a thing to not get my hair wet.
Look, my mother never did it. My mother washed her hair every single day and then squeezed lemon juice in it and teased it up and did all kinds of crazy stuff. But we just were not a shower cap family.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. But now I feel like I've joined the land of the living. I see in color now.
Yeah.
My life's so much easier.
Yeah.
do my hair so much drier.
Yeah.
I'm like, what else am I missing out on? Oh, bro, I know. I tried a spray tan too with your sister while she was here.
How was that?
Shit is so good.
I noticed that you did it. You did probably the right thing, and you went really mild.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would just looked like you had a little bit of sun.
Just
and I think that was smart.
It was sun
Because
kissed,
it's probably
just like
very, appealing when you get into a place like that. You're like, yeah, make it look
Tempting.
like tempting to get like a really good tan.
Yeah.
But you didn't do that.
No, I didn't do that. And I put a sticker like on my arm. Maybe you can still see it.
Yeah.
No, it's already faded.
It's already faded.
So that you can see exactly how tan your skin got.
Yeah.
So it was just like a nice layer, and it makes you look thinner,
Yeah.
healthier. You feel excited, like, oh my God, I just came back from Hawaii or some cool vacation.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to keep doing it. You look healthy.
Bart has been really into it. He's been talking about it nonstop.
Well, he's really dark though.
He went really dark on his second round, which I think is probably the thing is that you taste it, right? You just kind of go,
Get
oh,
your
okay,
beak wet.
and then you go, okay, I'm ready. And he really went
Because
dark.
he looks like a total Floridian guy, like he's out on the
Yes.
boat fishing
Yes.
every day.
Yeah,
Dude, he looks really sun-kissed.
he did it really.
It's too much,
Too
no?
much, yeah. He'd been out on a boat for a long time.
So here's the only crazy thing about spray tan, bro, is like you can either go naked and like some 20-year-old girl.
I'm definitely doing that.
Looks
And by
at
the
your
way,
cooch.
if I go in there for a spray tan and they're like, oh, just put on this thong, I'll be like, no.
But hold on, but listen.
You see it all.
Here,
You see it all.
and here's the crazy part is she goes, okay, turn around now, bend over so they get under your cheeks. And I was
Nice.
like, good thing I wore, because then you're spraying chemicals on your giny
Cool.
and chemicals on your cock and balls. And then,
fine.
yeah, but I sit on your dingus and then I'm
6
getting,
hours. You can't wait 6 hours? You fucking cum hound? Just wait 6 hours and it just dries up.
and it smells bad too. Like, why can't they make spray tans smell like Chanel No. 5? I don't know why it's got to smell so bad. What's that? Those are gay guys fucking.
Yeah, it's just a guy coming. Relax.
But I do feel so much better with this tan. This new tan
I'm going
line.
to try it. I'm going to try
Yeah?
it. But they're getting the full show. I'm not putting
It's
on
chicks.
a thong.
It's chicks, dude.
I'm just going to show them my hole up front. I'm going to be like, here's my hole. Here's my stuff in the
It's
front.
my hole.
And you spray it. You spray it. I want it to be tan.
Oh, they're gonna spray you.
Yeah.
And you know, it's even in my ears and stuff. It's cool.
Cool. All right, let's
And
start
you
the
wear a
show.
shower
We haven't
cap,
even done
too.
an opening clip. I got stuff to tell you.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Where would you rank yourself on the marketplace?
8.
Out of what, 100?
Okay, what is it? What we rating from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
Okay. Have a good day.
Who is Randy?
R.I.P. That guy.
The best.
Good.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura
Mom Segura.
and
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Ready? Go. Ringo. Paul McCartney. John Lennon. Play it all. Go. Meow, 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 meow. Feel it in your jeans. Pull them oh so high. Pull them to the sky. It's your jeans. He does the crap.
Out of what, 100?
Dude,
Savage,
that's fucking
dude.
so harsh.
He's the best. I miss him, and he's making the rounds again on Instagram.
It's so great.
and I'm just like revisiting all
And
these good memories.
You remind
know?
yourself that he's gone. It's
I
such a
know.
bummer because
So
you'll see it
young.
and you're like, oh, fucking cool. And then you're like, oh, fuck, he's dead.
But he was skinny. He looked good. What was it? A heart problem he had?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That can fool you. I know somebody who is a thin guy, okay? And has,
Okay.
all right. And he's run his whole life.
You talk like your
And
dad.
he had a heart attack.
Oh, say it like your dad though.
All right.
Do that
Now
whole
he's
speech. in
taking
it.
care of himself. All right. Thin guy. And he had a heart attack. It's not just fatties.
Okay. Have a good day.
The level of delusion that Kevin Samuels had to deal with. I mean,
Well, that's it's fucking so
God.
because like, you know, the woman is doing what this modern era tells everyone to do.
Yeah.
You're a 10.
You're amazing.
You're a 10. We're all 10s.
Yeah.
And he's
You're
like,
beautiful. Like, what are you doing?
you know, the good thing about that though, is that what he's doing or what he did was a reminder to people that is bullshit.
Yeah.
It is bullshit to be like, we're all 10s. Like, that's bullshit.
No.
And no one will do it until someone goes, how come I'm single? And he's like, well, let's kind of evaluate things. What are you bringing to the table? Like, he's doing
what are you bringing?
the real conversation that we used to do all the time.
Yeah,
right? We used to be like, yeah, this is what you look like. This is what your career is. This is like what you're
Your
bringing
age,
to the
your
all of
weight,
it.
all
Yeah, it's
this
all a
shit.
factor.
Mm-hmm.
And that used to be the norm. Someone would be like, well, you know, you got to fucking move up in life if you want this other stuff.
Of course.
You got to get it together. And then now they're like, whatever you are,
You're just
you're
beautiful.
a 10.
Yeah. Can I tell you who's a true 10? Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, she's a
Naomi
10.
Campbell.
You're watching that supermodels thing.
Man, the supermodels, not the
Yeah.
fucking supper models, these fatzos they call models now. Look at her. Look at her. Now, I don't know how old is Naomi?
She's got to be in her 50s, dude.
In her 50s, bro.
Got to be.
Look at
How
her.
old is
She's
she?
born in 1970,
She's
so she's
53.
6 years. She's 53.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if she's had an injection done to her face or whatever, but whoever's doing the work,
but
it
she
looks
always
and her
looked,
body.
She basically looked like this 20 years ago.
Oh my
too.
gosh. And then she's smoking in this documentary. She's like, I really have to quit smoking cigarettes
Yeah,
in her
and
mansion in Kenya. And you're like, you smoke cigarettes? She's like, I drink alcohol. I do everything bad. And she still looks great.
Yeah.
Kate Moss too.
Oh,
Cocaine, cigarettes, bulimia,
And this
anorexia. It
is
still looks
kinda-
great.
She still looks great. And this is the kind of the
Tens.
thing too, when we go,
Fuck right
hey, you
off.
know, you can be beautiful at any size.
No, you're not.
No, you can't. You're only beautiful if you're as thin and perfect as these women. Then you're beautiful. And
It's
if you
so
don't
true.
look like them, guess what? You're not a 10. They're
so
10s.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's a reason why they made tens of millions of dollars off of just being born. Like, that's what they did. They were just born
Hot.
and they fucking look like this.
Yeah.
And then companies are like, will you please put this shirt on?
Yeah, and stand
please.
there.
And here's $1 million for doing that. Yeah, it's them.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy. Giselle,
Giselle Bundchen. I
crazy.
saw an interview
She's
with
in her 40s. She looks
No.
fantastic.
Here's an interview I saw, Tommy. She goes, yeah, at the height of my modeling career, I was drinking coffee all day and smoking cigarettes. Hold on. And then at night, drink a bottle of wine to calm myself down. I'm like, and yet you still looked perfect.
Yeah, you still look perfect.
I do that one
right
night.
Now, and then right now she goes, I've let myself go. Now I live. And you're like, yeah.
I mean, last night we drank with our friends and everything. I look like shit. I have to wear these glasses because I look so bad.
Yeah.
But I won lonche one time.
One time.
And I look like shit. This
Yeah.
bitch, she never packs her lonche and she looks amazing.
Yeah, they're just gifted.
Gifted.
I don't
It's
know why
genetics.
you know who are 10s? People who lucked out.
I know.
They're lucky. That's
And just-
their gift that
and
they look
accept
like
it,
that.
you're not them. And that's okay. You're good at other
Yeah.
stuff. Giselle's probably not a great joke writer like me and you.
No, she's got different
She doesn't have a podcast
She has
about farting and jizzing like
different
we do.
skills, man. They're different skills.
Out of what, 100?
Yeah. It's so funny, man. We are supported by DraftKings. UFC fans, we've got a good one going down this weekend with Makhachev and Oliveira in a rematch. I've partnered up with DraftKings to bring you all an exciting new offer right now. New customers who sign up using our promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any of this weekend's matches will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's right. New customers will instantly receive $200 in bonus bets. And when they bet just $5 on any of this weekend's fights, stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same fight parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including numbers of rounds and method of victory. DraftKings is the only place where you can bet same fight parlays. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings. What do you call a person who speaks 3 languages? Trilingual. Someone who speaks 2? Bilingual. Someone who speaks 1? American. Only 22% of Americans speak a language other than English at home. Start learning a new language this fall and be the exception, not the rule. Because with Babbel, you start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. Why Babbel? Because it works. Babbel is designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching. I love using Babbel. I love the fact that they actually make you spell things out. And by spelling, I feel like you retain the information on another level. With over 10 million subscriptions sold, Babbel is real language learning for real conversations. Here's a special limited time deal right now for our listeners if you get started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/YMH. Get 55% off at babbel.com/YMH. That's BABBEL.com/YMH. Rules and restrictions may apply. Oh my God, I was so excited. I got tagged in this like a week or so ago that on AEW, the wrestling show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You know, of course, Mystic Rick, one of the, I don't know if you could pull up Mystic Rick for people that are.
One of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, I mean, he's a huge wrestler that, you know, he used to do the turkey slicer and all this shit from back in the day. And when I brought him into the podcast world, and I was dogging wrestling, I never expected that the wrestling community, you know, you just don't know what's going to catch on with people. And I was in like wrestling news, and then I was hearing from wrestlers, and then friends of mine who knew wrestlers were like, hey, they're really disappointed. And like, I was like, because I shit on it pretty hard. Yes, it was a bit. Yes, it's how bits a lot of times work, where, you know, you say something that you kind of feel, but you exaggerate. I mean, I was harsher than I.
It's called comedy.
Yeah, I was just exaggerating. But it was so funny that I was like, wrestling's all bullshit and it's fucking R-worded. And then last night, or no, excuse me, I guess a week or two ago on the on AEW, there was a sign in the audience. And the guy's like near the front. And it just says Tom Segura was right. As this guy is on mic in the ring.
Amazing.
It's so funny to me that somebody would do that.
Amazing.
And thank you. I got tagged in it so many times. Thank you very much for letting me know. I just thought it was really funny, man. And I've become friends with a number of wrestlers from this era, like since this happened, but that really made my day.
The truth is out there, Tom.
Yeah.
The guy is just reporting the truth. Now, why the spacing between the word Tom and Segura? I wonder what the deal is, man.
Oh,
it's an interesting choice.
Maybe it was to disguise what his sign was saying. Oh, you know, like maybe he put something else there, and then, you know, had, took something away, sort of like when Zollo went to Garth Brooks' concert and had like Garth, we love you, and then dropped it. Where are the bodies? Right.
One of the most iconic moments of Josh Zollo's career with YMH Studios was that. You
Best
got
moment
him.
of my life.
Yeah,
I've never been more excited.
It was incredible. It was. I mean, the rush you must. We never asked you about it, the rush you must have felt.
Yeah, it
we
was
were in
so
a fucking stadium.
I know, and we weren't supposed to be on the floor at all. We were up in the nosebleeds. Chad and I snuck down there, and then we also didn't know that so many people would be videoing that song. So the whole thing was like, did you get that on video too? And he did, and it was fucking perfect.
Amazing. Lightning in a bottle. Once in a
for
lifetime.
people, that don't know, like you're standing there, and it says, "We love you, Garth," I think.
Yeah.
And then it gets on the Jumbotron, and then you just dropped that card, and then it says, "Where are the bodies?" And there was a quick cut away from you. They were just like, "Nope."
And you see the camera shake because the cam op.
You know, the director's like, "Cut away, cut away, cut away." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just giving our friend a tour of the studio, and I just happened to pick up the framed National Enquirer article that came out about YMH and Garth, and I was like, this is probably my most I'm proudest of.
That was
all
awesome.
my work in this business for 20 years. It's really that making it to the National Enquirer.
The cool thing about that is that one day, just like when you go into let's say an old comedy club or something now, one day, one of our sons is going to have that in his house, and someone's going to be like, what is this all about? And he's going to be like, my parents used to fuck with a country superstar. And they're going to be like, what?
They used to troll this guy named Garth Brooks.
And they'll be like, I know that guy.
Yeah,
I know who that is.
He's a really good singer. Why would they do that?
Why would they do it? They said he was a serial killer. And they'll be like, those your parents? He's like, yeah. They were most proud of this, actually.
I know.
It's so stupid.
How fun was it though last night when our friends were over for dinner?
That was awesome. That was so
And what
great.
happened? And Ellis came running through.
Oh yeah. So, you realize that at some, there's just some things you have to, make some sort of concession. You're like, yeah, I want to have our friends over, but
Yeah.
where our kids are going to be around. So you're just like, all right, guys, you just kind of distract them for a second. Like,
Yeah, I let them eat all the candy in the house.
candy and watch. Just let us talk to our friends, please.
It's an hour, dude.
Yeah. So we,
Oh my God.
we're having dinner. We're having a great time. And then we finally, it's like, all right, we got to get in. So they go to bed. You go in there with them, tell them,
Yeah.
all right, go to bed. You come out and you're like, it's on. Like, yes.
Yeah.
We sit down. We're still talking. Then you hear footsteps, which is obviously all the time. When you have kids, you're like, what's this going to be?
Yeah.
And our oldest walks through the kitchen while our guests are here and he goes, I got to poop. And we were like, okay.
I thought he said dump. I did teach him to say dump. I got to take a dump.
Maybe he did. I thought it was
Clayton, is he still in there? Clayton. It was poop.
It was poop. He's like, I got to poop.
That's our friend who was.
And we were like, very good. And then he's a parent too, so he was like, I'm familiar with this. And
Thank God.
And then we see the little guy behind him and he's like, he's just dancing. Like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to go with him.
For support.
Yeah. And then it's just a way to not go to bed,
Yeah.
which is like what they're experts in doing.
That's all they do is fight bedtime. If they don't
Yeah.
want to eat, they don't want to sleep. God, dude.
Here, I got some fun for you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
You'll like this.
Dude.
I went through a divorce.
Love her, Amber Rose.
And then I started dating after that. And it's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a slut, then that's just what I'm going to be.
I don't think going out on a date make you a slut, but having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
A slut maker. Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing?
He really feels like he's teaching right there too.
He
He's
just
like,
taught
you
her
like
some
what I just
shit.
taught you?
Which, by the way, Amber Rose is so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This girl is gorgeous and has made a fantastic living being like, yeah, I'm a slut and doing slut walks in LA.
Yeah,
and
very pro sex positive.
Sex positive,
Yeah,
yes. So that's
yeah.
really funny that of all people, this guy's telling her.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's amazingly good looking.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. But she could even say that she's up there, maybe a 9 or 10.
Oh, she's a 9 or 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
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 Well, where are you laughing?
No, I was just thinking that if you sat her next to the other lady and she was like, I'm a 9. Out of what? 100? Yeah.
Yeah, no, Amber Rose gets to say 9 or 10.
Do you date men too?
Exclusively women.
Oh.
Would it be a bad thing for our conversation if I dated men?
Well, it wouldn't be bad for our conversation. It would be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you date men?
I'm not attracted to men.
Oh, good.
I don't see anything wrong with it, but I know you do.
You do not see anything wrong with it?
With being attracted to men?
Why not?
Why would it be wrong?
Because it's of the same sex, so it's abnormal.
But that's not an argument.
Because liberals are betas.
Betas. Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's not an argument. He's like, yeah, you're just fucking weird if you're gay.
Yeah.
Quit being so gay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so.
Men who are liberals are betas.
Yeah. This guy's insane, though.
I know. That's why he's the best.
He's pretty great.
Makes no fucking sense.
For those who don't know, we've been playing clips right now. This is Jesse Lee Peterson, a pastor and an educator. This is another clip of his.
Very inspiring.
Stevie is going to be real wealthy one day. He's going to have more money than Donald Trump. Are you willing to be a housewife and not work or anything and homeschool the kids and that kind of thing?
Homeschool.
Stevie wouldn't want that for me.
He would not?
loves, he loves because I can do both.
But it's so hard on a mother to watch over the man's children and work and things like that because women are so emotional. All that stress would like freak them out and they would kill the children.
I mean, even the guy with him is, yeah. So he's like, your woman shouldn't work because then you'll kill them.
It's true. I do get so stressed out.
I gotta say, whenever he says this woman stuff, I'm kind of like,
You believe? Yeah. You want me to quit?
No, I just think that he's really on point.
Wait, which part though? The
All
too many
of it?
feelings.
Yeah, just
Can
like.
I tell you where he is? Right? Real talk.
Sure. Yeah.
it is. I think that men and women are constituted differently, such that
is true.
You going go makes your schmeckle harder.
Well, it makes
stronger, happier.
I think you know what it makes you feel. It makes you feel like you're worthy. Like men's validation as men comes from a lot of men comes from working, contributing, like doing and achieving is like I feel like it's a very male thing, right? Where you're
Most
like,
definitely.
I'm doing things, I'm working, I'm supposed to work.
Right.
Yeah.
And then whereas for me, now that I have children too, it's extremely depleting. So I have to be very selective of what work I do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Most of my energy goes to our children.
Yeah.
So,
and here's the thing, if you're a woman and you're
you said that like it's so demeaning.
No,
if
I just want to make it clear that if you're a woman,
we don't even know what women are these days, Tom. What is a woman?
If you're a woman and you're listening or you're watching and you're going, well, I side more with Tom, just know you're a guy. You're a guy.
Do you do cold
and
plunge?
You think like a guy, and you're a guy.
But I will say this: before we had kids, I was more like you in that I would love to just grind and fill that hole in my heart with work. But
I
then
liked that version
children.
of you because I felt like I was with a guy, and I liked that.
Then we did push-ups together.
We did push-ups, and
I spotted you.
I
You
would
spotted
always
me in the
make
gym.
you go face down and be like, "Tell me, tell me how much you bench."
Yeah.
And then it would feel like I was with a guy. I like that.
Yeah,
you know?
like in like the movies where the guy is gay and he's having sex with the girl. He's like, face down.
Put
Show
face
me your
down.
ass.
Show me your asshole. Why are you shaving it? Let the hair grow. Yeah.
But sometimes I do think you would like it better if I were a guy, because you're always like, why don't you like football? And I'm like, because I'm a woman.
I never say why don't you like
why don't
football?
why don't you cold plunge? You're always like, you should really do the cold plunge. I'm like, I'm a woman. I don't want to be uncomfortable.
I don't say it like that. I just go, do you want to?
But the answer is always no.
Absolutely not.
Never.
No. Yeah.
Oh, at cold plunging? No, it's for lesbians and men. We already covered this.
Let's see this other one.
Do you regret not getting married, having children now that you're older?
Well, and I'm gay.
You're gay?
Yes.
You don't look gay.
We come in all shapes and sizes, brother.
So you're gay?
I'm gay.
I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah, well, I just told you.
How did you become gay?
One doesn't become gay. One is born that way.
Oh, man.
This guy's a father? I didn't know you could be gay and a father. Am I a priest or whatever? What kind of a priest is he? What? And in the Catholic Church, are you allowed to be?
He's not Catholic. You can't tell by the collar?
But what is the collar?
It's a priest, but it's not of the Catholic denomination.
What church is this that they're like,
Could
it's
be
cool?
Episcopalian, yeah. Yeah. Does it say here?
Episcopalian.
It could be.
What church are you allowed to be gay in?
Episcopalian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, there's some newfangled church, these Episcopalians.
Yeah. But also, of course, you could be a gay priest and Catholic as well. I'm not saying you can't be, but they probably wouldn't announce it.
Yeah,
like
you're not
this.
allowed to be openly like,
Well,
hey,
I mean,
I'm
it's
gay.
not. It's not common. But the way that he clearly has said this openly, that's what makes me think he's definitely, aside from the collar, not Catholic denomination.
No, he's not.
I feel like almost sad to click this next button because I think he's going to say something so mean to this guy. It's
yeah,
like
this guy seems sweet.
I know he seems like such a nice guy, and he's like, ugh.
Does God know you're gay?
I believe so.
Did he make you that way?
That's my opinion.
You think that God made you gay?
I have no, I don't know I'm not going to be presumed to plumb the depths of the Most High, but yes, I've been gay as long as I can remember.
And so, have you been with men?
Of course.
Like sexually?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
Is this the first time he's heard of gays?
I don't know.
That's really funny.
He's very bothered by it. you know?
He really hates it. Maybe he needs to try
this
it.
When people get this type of reaction, though, it always makes me feel like you're only a few questions away from discovering their own, their own curiosity with it or their own experience with it.
Yeah, he wants to.
This is just bullshit.
You a priest? Can you curse?
I just did.
That's amazing. You gay and you curse? God is not pleased.
God is not pleased.
Okay.
He just interviewed him the way I would.
Yeah. Well, this guy settled in and was like, I think he just realized how fucking crazy this guy is that he's talking to. Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
That was a fun rundown.
Sucking dicks
with
in the church.
Here we go. Here's something for you. Let's cleanse the palate.
Yeah, that was
Something
a bummer.
fun.
I didn't like that. Yep. That's how I feel about people biking in the streets.
Oh, here's the good part. Oh, you could hear the screams. You liked it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, the guy's biking on like the freeway.
It's on the highway. That's so insane.
So
it's
dangerous.
so crazy when people do that. And they're like, what? I have to get here. Oh, okay.
Well, look, not all bicyclists, but some do have quite an attitude.
Yeah, they do.
Owning the roads where
Streets
the
for
cars
all
are.
of us. But what's crazy is that on a lot of streets that we see these things on, there are bike lanes.
Right.
And they're always out of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to teach someone a lesson.
Teach them a lesson. I like that.
In a fucking dump truck. You got to run over a bike in your truck.
Yeah,
You're
it does
massive.
make me happy.
It's so big that he gets hit. I mean, this thing is huge.
But why is he?
It's a fucking
he's
semi-truck.
He's stupid. Though. Don't bike where these big trucks are, you dummy.
Oh my God.
That's stupid. I like that part. The whining.
That part was cool.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I broke my leg.
Oh. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I've broken my leg.
I've broken my leg.
I've broken my leg.
Yeah, that was pretty.
How did he know? Usually you don't. When I broke my ankle, I didn't know.
You didn't see the part where he found out?
No, it was kind of.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he falls, he jumps off of that, and that humongous piece of rock falls with him. It lands on his leg.
Oh yeah, that'll
right?
do it.
But that's not when he knows, Christine. He finds out that his leg is broken when he makes the attempt to stand here.
Oh, and he's like, oh, shit! I just saw that. He's like, ugh. Yeah, that's not smart to
That's
try
when
to
he's like,
stand.
I've broken my leg. Yeah.
So refined.
Yeah.
I've broken my leg, eh?
Yep.
Damn, that was terrible. That didn't make me feel any better than the last clip.
Oh.
That made me feel way worse, actually.
It did?
Can you put in something a little positive,
Sure.
maybe? That was terrible. Was this in Romania? Yeah.
That's your people
my
trying to jump a building.
Yeah, somewhere in
He's
Hungary.
okay. Look at him. They're always okay. Whenever these Ruskies do this
I
crazy
know.
shit, they're always like, I made it.
Of
Yeah.
course they made it. It's just they're cockroaches. We're cockroaches. There's no
This-
such thing as being sick or broken. big
100%
pussy.
you're going to like. I found one you're going to like.
Okay.
Look. In the urinal, somebody took a shit in the urinal.
What a dick. Oh, this poor man.
I know.
What a
It's
gig.
horrific.
Oh, nobody should have to do that.
And he does it because it's his gig.
Ugh. Poor man. Yeah,
Yeah.
put a mask on, baby. You don't need to smell it. He's gonna. Poor guy. He's so
Yeah.
skinny too. He doesn't have much in him.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Picking up a
Who's
shit.
videoing it? I mean,
I
I'm
think his
gonna
coworker.
Fucking die.
Ugh.
You know, can I tell you
To
something?
take a dump in the urinal
That's
is just.
savagery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you when I used to work at Barnes and Noble
Yeah.
in the summer of '90? I got it. Thanks. I got it.
Well, we want to see the video.
I know, but I don't want to see him throwing up.
He's not throwing up. That's a good man right there.
It is a good employee.
Yeah.
He should get a fucking raise. Okay. I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay.
When I worked at Barnes and Noble
Mhm.
in like the summer of whatever it was, 96,
Yeah.
you wouldn't believe the animal shit that human beings do in a bookstore toilet. There would always be like a sea of pubic hair on the seats or just big logs like this. People go in and just dump like that.
Why don't you flush your dump?
Fucking Barnes and
Just
Noble.
to fuck with the next person.
I don't know, but then you would get your job for the night for closing, and that was like my dreaded job was to clean the toilets at the bookstore. It was especially after a weekend when people would go to Starbucks,
Yeah.
drink their coffee, and then shit at the bookstore. Horrible.
It's horrible.
It's like, what are you doing? Go home and shit, you dummy.
Yeah.
Why do you have to shit at the bookstore?
Sometimes you just gotta shit.
But if there's one stall too, It's like one stall. Isn't the pressure too much?
No, sometimes you just have to.
I know.
And a lot of bookstores have, they have coffee and you're like, I'm looking at books, I'm drinking coffee, I'm chitting.
But if there's multiple stalls, like there's one in Pasadena of Romans, that was my safe haven.
Yeah.
But there was like multiple stalls. You know what I mean?
What are you going to do? Not shit?
Yeah. Hold it in.
This will make you happy and then we'll
Go
wrap.
to Romans in Pasadena.
Ready?
Yeah.
Why is your car so loud?
I'm sorry?
Do you think it impresses people because it's just annoying?
No, I did it for myself. I just like the way it sounds.
But nobody likes it but you.
What'd you say?
Nobody likes it but you.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I like
yeah.
the most about this? How dismissive he is of her.
Yeah.
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 And that's how you should talk to all women. Let's wrap this up. We will be back in a moment. And welcoming for the first time to our studio, the two chicks from Girls Gotta Eat. Rayna and Ashley, thanks for coming in, everybody.
Chicks.
Let them hear it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Yeah,
you
we're
guys-
so young. We're just like
You
chicks.
are. You're total chicks.
But you guys are like the sex positive ladies, sex
Do
positive
you have a lot of
chicks.
sex negative people on the show?
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
What do
Yeah.
they say?
We're going to
Seen the
introduce you
show?
to them
Oh my
pretty soon.
God.
Just hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, we just played a guy who couldn't believe that another guy was gay. He's like, "You're gay? You really are gay?"
I'm
So,
glad
yeah.
you brought that. We brought you guys a butt plug.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Do you wear those? Are you fans?
We're wearing it right
wear it
now.
for you.
We're doing it right now.
Can you wear one right now?
We like to wear. We do headphones and butt plugs. That's our. No.
Well, actually, we have a
Do
girl.
you find that you focus more when you have a butt plug in? Like you're able to get your
I
tasks
focus it
done?
on my asshole more.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
for
more
sure.
just what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
care about this. This
Yeah.
is stupid.
I know.
But I'm being serious. When do you? Because we have a girl who cleans her house and she finds it more meditative.
You make it sound like we own her.
Well, she's a huge fan. She's
Yeah.
a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Can you do stuff with a butt plug in?
You can do anything. Yes. So this one, if you train your butthole to hold things in, yeah, you could clench it and walk around. I don't see why not.
Well, we heard a story about someone that like wore one of the metal ones, and like you sit down on the subway and it clinks. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
But ours isn't metal.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you? No, this girl said, don't recommend sleeping with the butt plug in for like 8 hours. Why is that? We'd understand why.
This wouldn't be comfortable to me. I mean, people do suggest if you want to get into butt play that you start to like put it in, leave it there for a little bit. Yeah, strength training for your butthole.
Strength training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I am.
I just want to
lifting
clarify.
weights.
I'm not wearing one. I
Yeah,
just
no,
wanna-
no,
that was a
yes,
bit.
yeah.
Super funny.
Yeah.
Do you want to go put it in?
And then give it to
Are
Tom.
you in the regular practice of wearing them or trying them? No.
No, not really.
No.
I mean, I like butt stuff, but I am not like a big put a toy in my butt. My boyfriends we're just getting him into butt stuff. Him and Rayna have been discussing how to ease in.
Oh, you
Her
put your
boyfriend-
boyfriend with her to discuss?
He texted her.
It was our first text ever. He texted me help. And they were on a trip together, and I was like, oh my God, he did something like really horrible to her, and he needs my help like backing out of it and like making it up to her. And he was like, loose talk of butt stuff tonight. And I wrote him a dissertation on how to make her butt feel good. And I was proud and uncomfortable.
Well, like, give us a little insight. Like, what do you do?
Okay, so she doesn't like a ton of like full penetration. You can like ease into it. Like
Right.
you kind of work the
Oh,
area
so you
a
were
little bit.
you were coaching him specifically
For Ashley.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it was a nice bonding moment for everybody.
So you were like kind of play in the field, like have a warm
That's what my
warm
girl
things
likes.
up, yeah. And then don't hammer her in there. Just kind of
Right, and I
yeah.
wanted him to ease into it too. Like, I think that some people think butt play is just like two fingers
Anal,
straight in,
or just anal, yeah.
penis.
Yeah.
Like, you can just. Well, you like a finger in the butt, right?
No.
I mean, yeah.
No, I've
yes.
watched your stand up. You
No.
do.
He
yes.
likes it. I thought you were looking at me. Sorry. Tom is very much into it, and I have to admit I'm very afraid.
It's warm up there. And gross.
It's hot. Thank you so much. It's hot. It's steamy and hairy.
It's so.
And generally,
steamy.
I don't want to put my hands anywhere.
You got to get long nails so you have an excuse.
But then they want that cut. Oh, and
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
want it.
Then they won't want it.
Oh.
See,
That's the problem.
Your
I
hands
just
right now are
turned-
too perfect
She
for it.
doesn't listen. She doesn't need another excuse. There's already fucking 20 years
Well,
of it.
hold on. Maybe you guys can help me then. How do I work up the courage
to get
This is
fake
endless.
nails?
No. To finger his beak. And which finger? Do I do a thumb? Do I do the middle?
what do you
I'm
like?
terrified.
Do you do it to yourself? Like when you do it to
Yeah, of
yourself,
course.
what do
I
you
close
like?
my eyes and I picture a woman and I'm like, oh yeah, and I talk to myself. Yeah.
Which finger do you do?
I mean, like index or middle, yeah.
It feels like index
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
After a shower, so that the warmth won't bother you as much.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you can just
in the
work
shower.
the hole a little bit. You don't have to be like
Exactly.
in and out,
It's
in
like
and
I keep
out.
fucking telling her this shit.
Just tap the star.
See, I have a friend that goes, I put my finger all the way in and then I J his D. And I'm like, that is so varsity to me. So I think what you're saying is I need to start off very small.
Yeah.
Like preschool. Like just what if I just tap and then I'm done?
Yeah, just
a
start.
panicked tap.
I think it's like everything. This is the thing that we find so much. People have these big, intimidating ideas about anything
Yes.
sex related. Like even blowjobs. You got to finish it. Are you spitting or swallowing? It's like you can just suck a dick for a little bit. It can be foreplay. Like I think people get overwhelmed. Butt stuff means anal. It's just like, none of it. It can be a little tap.
Do you also does your boyfriend like his played with as
Oh my
well?
God, I have the best idea.
Not his butt. No. I like to fuck with him in public. Like just do a credit card swipe. Like
Sure.
up the back.
But he doesn't like it in bed,
He
though.
clenches so tight. No, I'm not like getting back there in bed. He's just not into it. We'll see. We're still pretty new.
Sure.
Hold on, guys. I know you have your own sex toy company. I have the best idea.
Why?
Okay. Do you think you can make like a fingertip, like a
have that
synthetic
too.
fingertip that covers my actual
Yes.
finger so that I don't get creeped out by Tom's heat and hair?
Yes. So she could use, so we have one called the Lucy, it comes with a bullet and some different sleeves for the bullet, and we're going to start selling one that has like a little finger slip, and you could just put your finger in it instead of the vibrating bullet.
Yeah,
What do you
sure.
think of that?
Just don't
Fine.
get it stuck. Just
But here's the thing.
What if I just did the
Can I tell you
vibrating
something?
bullet
No,
in
this
your
is
asshole?
like you're full of shit, man. You keep saying this like all the time.
No, you are.
No, you're fucking. You keep everybody. What
Why
if
are
I
you
did this
shaming
and then
me?
you
Why
because
are
you
you
don't
shaming
ever
me?
do any of it?
Because I'm scared, Tom. It's called fear.
You drank?
Yeah.
Okay, well, get drunk first. That's the first step.
See, this is why we need these ladies to teach me. I don't fucking know. I'm not normal. Do you know I just figured out a shower cap? I've never used
I
a shower.
heard about it. And I also was thinking about you in the shower because we're staying at the Soho house. There's a rain shower. And I thought of you because you're like, when you're
can't
not
even
trying to
use
wash
it.
your hair, you can't use the rain shower. It's a whole thing. So
Yeah.
I was just thinking you in the shower earlier.
Thank you for
today.
thinking of me. You're so sweet. And now you'll think about me. I'm just scared. But you're telling me alcohol, synthetic fingertip.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
the
I
same
just
bullshit.
quick.
Let's move on. So,
He's so upset.
just like you're like, oh, what if I? Okay, so I'll give it a. And then you don't fucking try.
Because we never, it's always the kid, we two little boys.
no, it's
The
just
kid
like-
on them, yes!
It's see how the goalposts are moving now?
Yes.
Way over here, like.
It's
That's why he has to figure his own butthole and talk to himself.
It's just so unarousing to have like, mommy, like it really
Totally.
takes me
I think in the shower is the move. Do you guys ever shower together?
Yes.
Oh,
in,
okay.
in a hurry. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay, in the shower. Okay. What?
All right. Anyway, so what about your butthole?
Thank you so much for asking. I was waiting till we get to my butthole. I don't want anything anywhere near. That is a
Yeah, I don't
no-fly
either.
No
zone.
fly.
Same.
I don't want a finger, a tongue.
No mouth in there?
I hate it so much.
hate
Every
it.
guy I've ever dated, like while I'm like on top, just like riding, going to town, wants to stick a finger in my butthole, and it takes me so far
lucky.
out of the mood.
Wow.
I hate it. I
this
could
is
be
the
on the
good
cusp
thing.
of orgasming, and you will send me right back to start.
This is
I hate
why
it.
you probably, I'm assuming, then endorse really communicating what you like and what you don't like, right? That's a very, I mean,
That's very much what our show is about. Too.
yeah.
Yes,
so
totally.
so do you? Is it kind of like it's a thing that you lead? Like, do you tell guys up front? By the way, I don't like this.
I
or,
wait until they do it, and I tell them they're doing a bad job. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Shame
well,
them.
I mean, if it never comes up, yeah. I mean, if you never try to figure my butthole, I don't need to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to request things that I enjoy. We always suggest mentioning something on a podcast. I heard this thing on this podcast sounds crazy and fun. I had this boyfriend that wanted to always like finger my butthole while he was coming. Like he would be on top, and he was. I could tell he was about to finish because he would just go straight to my butthole. While he was, and afterwards, I was like, we're at dinner or something. I was like, so I've kind of noticed that you tend to like go towards my butthole when you're orgasming, and that's not. I don't. If that's something you want to explore, we can talk about it, but I don't really want to. And he was like, I don't know why you have to bring this up all the time. Talk about this stuff. And I'm like, this is my butthole.
Yeah, it's
I
my
don't want
butthole.
anything in my butthole.
Sure.
Now, will you lick scrum?
Will I lick a butthole?
Yeah.
I would never.
I have.
You can do whatever you want to my butthole. That's none of my business. But I'm not.
You would
I'm
never.
Not a man's butt. I put my mouth
Thank
on
All right.
it.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna end the show.
Thank you, guys.
So
I've been waiting for you to. But ladies,
I'll do finger stuff all day, but a woman's mouth on a man's.
I've done it, okay? I feel embarrassed.
But think, what can we take? See, I agree with you, and I do. When I do stand up, I'm like, who here does it? And there's a lot of young girls this
Right,
generation.
no judgment.
Right.
No, total shame and judgment. It's disgusting. You probably can get E. coli or
Let's just
whatever.
be
Why
fair
are you
here.
doing this?
You guys
Stop doing this.
are of an older generation.
I'm old as shit.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Tell us, what's it like? What are steam trains like? Are those fun to drive around in?
Yeah, I just have a
I'm
line.
old as fuck.
I'll do whatever with my hands, but I just can't. There's something about it. I'm just like, it
doesn't taste good.
Thank you.
It's not an enjoyable. It tastes musty.
If I had a partner that really, really
Thank
wanted
you.
it,
Yeah.
like that was his thing, I think I would attempt it in the shower only.
Thank you.
Okay,
There is a
so-
place. Even Miss, I will not do that. It was like, okay.
Okay,
in the
so but you're
shower.
saying it doesn't taste good.
I did it immediately after a shower. Like we
And
got
it's
out of
still-
the shower.
Yeah,
I did it.
that's
I mean,
fine.
it's still an open cavern into your butthole.
Yeah, it is.
Like-
it is. And a cool chick is cool with that. You know what I mean?
A young
Raina,
chick.
put these on. Put these on.
Stupid.
Now,
So dumb.
I thought this would be a fun game to play.
Okay.
You guys are known, obviously, for your opinions on sex, and you're guiding people. How about we give you 4 guys, and you tell us in order who's the most fuckable.
Okay. Love
Who
this.
you're dating.
Yeah.
not like
Okay. Here
Oh
we
my
go.
God, this is so exciting.
it's the best. You're gonna love this.
Hi, I'll make this brief. My name's John Liu Shipman. I'm looking for girls for pussy. I love to eat pussy.
That's number 1.
Oh.
Okay. So first of
He
all,
ended strong.
and he communicated well.
Okay.
He's telling you what he liked. I mean, there's a little more if
He's
you
got a
want.
little
to.
rasp to his
Fat
voice.
I
guys.
think he can't breathe.
If you're into fat
You're looking
guys,
for some action. You live in Missouri.
Oh, very specific now. Missouri.
Please call me at 157. or
gives out his
text
digits.
me
Or text.
Somebody
okay.
sent this
At
to you guys. You
163.
requested this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a kinky motherfucker.
He's a kinky motherfucker.
Built a sex swing time machine out of beef jerky. I want a girl who can roll a blunt with her pussy. Text
right.
me at 163 or call me. My name's John. Call me at 155.
All right. So far, he's in the lead. Obviously, he's the first one.
I don't know if John can handle a lot of action
I think
physically.
This is a very good point. No one's actually ever said that.
He's struggling to
breathe,
to get this out.
Right. I see what you're saying, and we don't even know
Him on a swing. We're swinging.
it's
No,
a
we're
lot.
not.
It's a beef jerky swing, guys. To be fair,
I think, to be fair, if you are open to it, he's probably going to lay down and
You sit
it's-
on his face.
Yeah, I think that's really what this is going to
that's
be
cool.
about.
That's an easy. Hey, in the grand scheme of things, that's an easy thing to please.
Yeah.
Face sitting, big whoop.
But
So
also,
just keep
he's
this in
putting
mind.
it out there. Do you like this? So you know,
Right,
you're
sorry,
saying,
right.
you know, I mean, like, are
Sorry.
you into this?
Okay.
Right.
Right? Because like, what kind of guys? You mentioned we cut it off because we wanted to save it. That you're fucking an ableist, and that you
Yeah.
are.
God.
What's an ableist?
You know, you're.
Don't take guys in wheelchairs.
You
or
don't
something?
take.
You never heard that term?
You never heard ableist?
God.
You
Jesus.
don't take guys in wheelchairs.
Yeah, you know, you
There's
always.
a name for that?
Yeah, you always laugh at the cripples. So no,
That's not me.
no, that's not you.
You
but
do that.
Yeah, but you are 5 feet tall.
I am 5 feet tall.
And what kind of guys do you go for?
People that look like The Rock or Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista is my
That's your-
number one.
that's your number one?
That's my number one.
Bautista?
Bautista.
May I see a photograph? A photograph? Sorry.
He looks like a monster.
This is your. So you
Wait,
want
you got-
to.
wait,
wanna
you
get
gotta-
full
you gotta-
body, you gotta get
see-
full
There
body.
he is. That's him.
You want a gorilla.
I want
Yeah.
a Neanderthal, giant,
This is what you like.
bald beard, covered in tattoos.
No,
could
hold on. Now hold
murder
on.
you.
Now hold on. You're a 5 feet tall woman.
Some guys are really into it. Like
on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank yourself? You want Dave Bautista, but how do you know he wants a 5 foot tall?
I don't.
She's just saying her
I'm
preferences.
just saying that's what I would pick.
Would you
Look at
would
this
you be
fucking
into
guy.
this if he was like
Okay.
5'5",
With
like
glasses?
like Aaron Burr?
But hold on,
kind
but
of
hold
vibe?
on.
What's his height? What is his height?
Dave Bautista's like 6'3". He's big,
Is he?
He's a big man.
Okay, I didn't know.
Let me
Okay, but here's the
Let's
deal,
see.
man. Can I tell you my theory?
I didn't realize
He's
he was that tall.
6'4". He's a giant. His dick will rip you apart.
So
I know.
my ex that kind of looked like that, with the biggest dick I've ever seen. It's hard to take, but I would deal with it for
hold
Dave
on.
Bautista.
Can I tell you my theory though? With really attractive men.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna go for like this guy's like a 10, right? And who's the first guy you mentioned?
The Rock.
This is we're
So-
going through Raina's
so here's-
list right now.
here's my
the
theory.
Rock is what we start with.
Right.
I would throw Travis Kelce in there. He's a top 4 for
Okay.
me.
So
All right.
like, okay, so I just saw the other day I was at lunch and I saw a really attractive man, like a 10, like a fucking Ryan Gosling, like, dude, bro, 10.
Okay.
So I was like, dude, this bitch he's with better be like a dime times 2. Like, she better be a fucking 20 because they can fuck whoever they want. So how are you keeping Dave Bautista around? How are you keeping him faithful to Rayna?
Maybe I don't need him to be faithful. Maybe I just want to have him come home at the end of the day, hang out with me, we tell some jokes, whatever, and he can go on the road and fuck whoever he wants. I don't care.
I also don't. He's like, don't you feel like he's a little specific? I'm not attracted to
Right,
it.
he's not attracted for everybody.
That's right. Which is fair. Which is fair. But being that what you just said, does this mean that this is not for you what you would want long term? This is just a fun thing?
Long term, forever term.
Oh, forever term you want
into
that?
that.
Oh, wow.
He's also seems like a really nice guy. He like rescues and fosters a lot of
He
dogs.
actually does seem like, I've seen interviews with him. He seems like, and he does. He seems like a really good guy.
Hold on, Reddit. So you're saying you would forego the monogamy, the safety, the security of a loving marriage
To fuck a silverback gorilla. Yes.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought we were damaged.
Yeah.
This is
I
crazy.
feel like you would. I feel
I
like it's
would.
like don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, I don't want to know about it. I don't want you to come home and tell me about it. I'd like you to make safe decisions and wear condoms, but like I don't think that there's like one type of relationship to have. And I think that like you sometimes with somebody like that, you got to be a little realistic that they are going to sleep with other people.
Would you consider polyamory?
I'm not interested in my partner dating other people. This is a hypothetical person. I don't know, but like
you wouldn't be sister wives for him.
Yeah, I'm not interested in my partner like having another partner.
But you turn a blind eye. If you had kids with Dave Bautista and you were like, well, he steps out on the marriage.
I got to tell you something.
That's wild.
I got to tell you something.
I would murder Tom. Like I would fucking kill him.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking kill.
Also,
I'll
this
tell
is
you,
a
in this
fake
scenario,
relationship.
I see
Rayna
red.
sounds pretty cool to me. I'll just say that.
She's been talking about you, Tom,
do.
actually. She was like, he's looking more and more like my type.
Rayna, check this out.
Rayna, no.
Look at that. You think that's a fucking joke?
I won't even make eye contact with you. You don't have any tattoos though, do you?
I'm getting them this week.
Whoa, red flag.
Yeah.
You don't have any?
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
Ashley,
That's a red flag?
Ashley,
So it's I don't have any, but I would never date a guy without them. It's my toxic trait.
What?
Wow.
It's weird. I don't know. It's like, no offense, but I'm just like,
You really like
I really
that.
like him. That's the only thing we really
No,
have in
it's-
common. We have
yeah.
totally different tastes,
You
which
like
makes
sleeves, like lots.
I don't need like 2 full sleeves. My boyfriend is like 13. They're all over, you know.
Does the scatter thing, because I enjoy the aesthetics of tattoos a lot
Yeah.
too, but like sometimes they're like, you know, mix and match everywhere.
They
And
feel
you're
a little
like,
scattered.
yeah,
yours
it's kind of like that.
I
or
told
more.
him to kind of like, let's just pause for
But
a
do
sec.
you like the you guys showed me a photo of somebody with like a really cool sleeve? Like, do you like that? That looks rad on a dude, I think.
sexy.
I'm
right?
down with a sleeve, but I don't want 2 full sleeves, 2 full legs up to the neck.
That's a lot. How about jokey? When they're real, does it matter to you?
There's a line.
There's a line, right? Because there's
You
like
know.
Mr. Hamburger or whatever fucking on there.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right.
Or
I don't love
stamp.
there's a line and also too, like, I don't know, too
Silly?
cringe, too
Uh-huh,
like
yeah.
deep.
Too
deep.
meaningful.
Yeah.
Where you're
Yeah.
like, ew, don't share that feeling with
My
me.
brother has this tattoo on his back. It's half of his back, and it says, "Watch me become what I can be."
Oh,
That's kind of cringy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
dude,
pretty-
my
that's pretty
pussy just
cringy.
dried
So
up.
bad.
My pussy
I mean-
just sealed itself
Disgusting.
shut.
Have you?
know.
Do you make fun of him for? Like, can
Every
you?
day.
And he's cool with it though.
Yeah, he
where
has
is
to
it
be.
on a long?
It's
like
his
Ben
whole shoulder
Affleck?
blade. It's his
Did
whole
you see
back.
Affleck's?
Yeah, doesn't he have like risen from the ashes?
You got a Ben Affleck back tattoo. Have you ever seen this?
No.
Oh my
Really?
god!
Why is this kryptonite? It's like I don't.
Wait.
No,
That's Ben
a thing.
Affleck's. Yeah.
Our friend did this for Halloween. His girlfriend painted his
Look
back.
at that.
It was
But
incredible.
look at that.
It's
That's
a phoenix from the.
insane.
I get the symbolism of a phoenix rising from the ashes,
That's
but
insane.
my goodness,
It's not for me.
I never saw that. It's too many colors for me.
That's intense.
Right, colors.
I just want black.
By the way,
Nothing
let's go ahead and
else.
say it though. Underrated director. The guy really is an unbelievable director.
Can I tell you something though? I like it. I don't. I thought my pussy would dry up, but
The wings.
be
I
honest.
can't.
Can I tell you why I like it?
Yeah.
I love the symbolism of a phoenix from the ashes.
And-
I'm a sucker for this analogy
and-
or whatever this is. I like
And
it.
He got this when he divorced from Jennifer
For the
Garner.
divorce,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Wait, that's seriously?
Yes, that's why he did it. Yeah.
And he
I
just
would've
looked
wanted
so
it
beat down ever
smaller.
since.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for knuckle tats. That to me says
Oh.
real mental illness, and I really like
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
My ex had a jaguar that size, just coming down his whole back.
big cat.
and
I like a big
around- the whole back, and it came around the side too. No real significance. He just liked it.
I love this. So far, we gave you John, who lays on his back.
Okay.
Now we're going to move on to a different type of guy.
Who lays on his
You would be required to make daddy come. Is that understood? And it would be done in a way that you want to do, either with your body or a friend of yours that's a girl that you can send a picture and say daddy stroke to her.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw
so
up.
this is guy.
I hate it.
Now, here's the thing. The way that he speaks, it almost presents if you were listening, you're like, oh, this might be like a wealthy guy. You know, like that he has such.
You close your
then,
eyes, I don't hate it.
And then you look at the background, you're like, that's a mattress kind of like maybe on the floor. It's very messy. It's not a nice place. So he's not.
Right. He thinks he's Christian Grey.
Yes,
and he's like
exactly.
a frat guy
it's
at
like,
50.
Right, or
60.
a video that you found, or something that you think
No,
will
it's
make
the
daddy
cadence.
squirt.
Oh.
I feel like you need to call the
It's like
cops.
Okay. So far, John's in the lead still.
Yes, John.
You have this information. This guy, you should report him to the authorities.
Well, he's already been
He's hiding in plain sight.
arrested.
He has a mattress on the floor.
That's
He
his
does.
prison cell, actually.
Yeah.
I hate this.
This
I hate
guy.
it. I also don't like daddy. Like,
nope.
Yeah.
That's a very specific thing. Dad, you like a daddy?
I don't.
I feel like she does. I feel like she does.
Wait,
yeah.
can we talk? Can we talk about this
I
quick?
feel like Bautista's like, Daddy's home. And then Rayna's like, wow.
Rayna, do you really like someone to say make daddy come? Are you into that?
I don't hate it. If I
Wow.
close my eyes and this guy didn't look like this,
Can I tell you why though? Is it because your real life dad's not a creeper? Because my real life
not a
dad's
creep.
a fucking creeper, and I think that's why I don't feel safe, even remotely. He didn't test me, but he definitely is like he
on
fucked
the
a lot.
cusp.
No, he wasn't into children, but definitely fucked a lot of women.
Okay.
So he's a creeper. So like maybe that's why I can't even go here.
A hypersexual guy.
Hypersexual towards
like-
women, not
Your
children.
dad was.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
nothing
yours
sexual
a
about my
creep?
dad at all.
So I think the daddy thing is interesting, and I can't fully like hypothesize, but like I just have a really good relationship with my dad, so I
There
feel
you
like
go.
I don't want.
Right. It'd be
That's
weird.
why I don't
Yeah.
like it. But it goes either way. I don't know. You have a good
Yeah,
relationship with your
so
dad.
what's your deal with your dad?
I don't feel like kink shamed. You guys can make fun of me. I like what I like. I just like some dirty
yourself.
shit. I have a great relationship with my dad and my stepdad, and no one's ever touched me in a weird way or made me feel uncomfortable. My dad seems pretty non-sexual. He's had a bunch
Maybe
of wives.
That's a good. I think that's how most people, especially women, want their dads.
Yes.
For dad to be a paternal, non-sexual.
Yeah.
His last wife actually told me, she was like, we don't have a sexual relationship, and I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for
her
telling me.
dad. Her dad came to us, 76 years old, and he was like, he's starting to date this lady, and he was just like, are we gonna have sex? Like he wanted to hear about what are they supposed to do at this age.
Yeah.
He was asking Ashley's advice.
You guys-
for what to do at 76.
And I
What
was
did
like,
you say?
I don't know. I mean, it's such a blind spot for me as being so young, but I don't know though. Like, can you meet at 75 or whatever and just have a nice friendship, non-sexual
Yeah.
companionship
I'm sure you can.
relationship, or are we fucking if we met at 75?
You know, I think the real answer is that it just varies person to person, right?
Right.
Because I had to be educated on this because my dad would tell me about his friends that were like and then there were the totally like non-sexual ones, and then there were the dudes who were like 85
Right.
and still fucking.
That's
you know,
crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
right. Didn't all those Al Pacino and then the other, they both got their partners pregnant.
Robert
Just
De Niro.
recently, Robert De
Well,
Niro.
Is
yeah.
that normal,
Viagra.
like quote unquote? Like, is it common for like adult men to talk to their adult male sons about
I think the
that?
older, because I never had any sexual conversation with him as like a teen or in my, it's like, I think as you start to view your parents as people, you know, when you get older, and then I think they start getting comfortable like, we didn't get into the same conversations that I have with like my friends,
Yeah.
you know. But he would you could also see him. He'd be like, I remember that girl. She really knew how to suck. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, he would, or let out what he likes. I love cleavage, I like big tits. And I was like, yep, thanks for telling me.
I like your impressions of your parents.
Well,
they really make me laugh.
It's like, we always talk about it. It's so weird though when like your dad's like, do you know what makes me hard? And you're like, ugh.
That's crazy.
But that's essentially what he's saying. Like, he's not saying it like that directly, but when he's telling you like love cleavage, you're like, you're telling me what makes your dick hard. I don't want to know this,
Right.
dude.
Do your kids watch like either of your stand-ups?
No.
They're so not interested.
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. I mean, they will.
They're
It'll
little,
be
too.
it'll be
Yeah, they're little
horrific
kids.
at some point. Yeah.
They're 5 and 7. They can't even.
I put on one time. It was like one of the few things that I could show them. I put on, Dad. Look, here's Dad talking about you on like Colbert, and like and he was like, he's like, that didn't happen like that. Like what I was saying, And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, where's my fucking, like, he just goes right away. They don't give a shit.
That's true.
Yeah, no,
They don't want to know. The only thing, I can't say it. I'm gonna be on a show that they watch pretty soon, and I'm pumped.
Oh, that is exciting.
And we'll see if they even want to watch.
No, that's going to be different. That's a
so.
dream to be able to be on a show that the
Yeah.
kids actually like, and she's doing that.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are stupid, you know?
They are so dumb.
They're so fucking dumb.
Like I remember when my brother went to Disney World, they were like, we did a full 4 days and they were like, Matt, what was your favorite part of Disney World? And he was like, the monorail, like the train between the parks.
True.
Yeah.
My parents were like, we just had to put him on a subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just
Go to the
don't
airport,
know.
A
take
lot
the
of
tram.
places that we go, like their favorite thing is the escalator.
Also that. Yeah.
They'll ride it for an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Up and down, and then they'll go against it. Oh, look, I'm going up while it's going down, and they're laughing. And then somebody who works at whatever place is like, excuse me, could you not have your kid do this?
Yeah,
And
we
you're
got kicked out of a department store. Because like in Texas, they can ride the escalators and no one gives a shit. We were in LA and they were just riding the escalator.
many
They weren't
rules
being
in LA, yeah.
disrespectful. And the guy, security came. I'm going to walk my ass out.
All right, ladies, get ready to moisten up. Here we go.
Oh, God.
What's up on my Instagram heads? I'm on a roll today because women are fucking stupid. Okay? They're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't understand why it's so difficult for good
George
guys to
Washington
meet a
behind
fucking sane woman. I don't understand why every woman's a fucking stupid idiot. I don't understand it. I just don't. Do you understand we are in the situation we are in because woman ate the apple? It is woman's fucking fault. Give me back my fucking rib and go back to where the fuck you came from.
All right, are
What
you
is in
attracted
the
to this man?
background?
Is that like George Washington or is it like a skeleton?
Is it a sex doll? Is it his mom?
I think he's a collector.
Is it like taxidermy?
I think
What is that?
I think it's a skeleton with the American flag.
Yeah, it's a
draped
skeleton
on it.
dressed up for
A
July 4th.
skeleton?
Yes, that's what it is. Yes, he's wearing.
No, we're not. I'm not. Sorry, can't speak
You're
for
not
Rayna.
attracted.
This is horrifying.
Rayna, I feel
hate
like
it.
you're the curveball here.
No, I mean I feel like this is. Listen,
How was John still? Was it John?
John is
Yeah,
still
the
in the
first
lead. Isn't
one.
that wild? I'm looking for girls, pussy. He's leading right now.
Well,
This guy's a caveman, like fully.
but
really
may I
does look
have?
like one.
I have an argument in favor of the caveman. Is it
okay.
I'd love to hear it.
okay? He's just been like shit on by women. He just needs a girl.
It's our fault.
No. It's clearly his mental illness. But if you could just be nice to him, I think it would just melt. Eventually, you wouldn't have
You
to
could
do a
break
lot of
him.
sex with
Yeah.
him. You wouldn't
I
have to do a lot of
see that.
sex.
He's like an angry like internet commenter.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
someone just like is not
And
nice.
he's very hurt.
Yeah.
Right? He's very hurt.
very
It's
damaged and
clear.
hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, that he's been.
Totally. I'm not gonna sleep with him, but
No. You don't have to.
I do think he deserves some kindness from
be
somebody.
his mom was mean to him.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely, for sure.
For sure.
And he's just like, I don't know. He's tired of not getting any attention or affection. I think you know.
You just have to hug him.
Yeah.
And then he
I would never.
And then he comes.
Someone else can do
It's
that.
real.
You
Come
think he has
hugs.
sex with the skeleton?
Probably.
He probably fucks everything in the
I
apartment.
feel like no one
yeah.
cares as much as me as what that is. Like it's
I care very. I said as soon as it started, what is that? Look like George Washington to me.
Two more.
Okay.
Okay, I've been on here, I've been polite, I've been kind, I've been honest and sincere. Now, I'd like to have some nookie right on my lips. I would like to have some titties rub my face. I would like to have some sex. I'd like to have a woman in my home
I hate him so much. I can't.
that I can make love to.
I'd rather listen to that
Not like
cave
one
guy.
of these young
Hate-
men or these little boys.
There you go.
They get themselves off and then, oops, they don't care about their partner.
Yeah, Ashley's.
Oh, I'll make you come. Last lady 10, 15 times before I even went boom once.
What do you think of that? You look turned on.
These people feel so like they're like they're
Are
sex
these people gonna
offenders.
watch this and see me laughing at them and come after me? Is what I want to know.
Your face was amazing. I wish we had immediate playback, and he was like,
What did you?
I don't know. I kept thinking like, don't laugh because these people are gonna find me.
"Oh, you're okay."
No, he's
These people are
so
Does this guy have?
sick.
Is this someone's dad? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's
Like,
what
what if that was your dad?
Now, in his defense,
Oh, my dad's not this creepy.
In his defense, you know, he's
My dad's
watching. He's
handsome.
watching. You can see in the reflection. He's watching Rachel Maddow. He's progressive.
He's informed.
Oh wait, is
he's
he?
informed. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He likes Rachel Maddow.
Yes, he does.
I feel a little better about it now.
There you go.
You dated that guy that looked
I would
like
expect
Rachel
to see like
Maddow.
Tucker Carlson.
Now, his message, though, I feel like his message, a little crude the way it's said, but he does make the point, I'm not like these young boys who just interested in getting
That's
themselves
true.
off. Last lady I was with 10 to 15 times.
Who cares? That's what vibrators are for. Like,
Well,
rather
yeah.
than this. So there's this guy that's like kind of been, I don't feel threatened, but he's been like after me for how many years?
Jesus Christ.
Well, they're dating now. That's her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. So he's been sending me love letters and DMing me. He's come to shows, and one time he came to a show and he brought me this like jewelry box and opened it up and it was a room key and he was like, I want to eat your ass tonight. It was wild. So he's
I
like,
hope this video doesn't scare you.
Okay.
he's like written letters to our joint email. Raina's read them. It's so mortifying. And he's just like, he has a lot of like female comic crushes too. I think he's done this to like Nikki and some other girls, and he's always in the comments and he's super supportive. Like at first glance, you're like, wow. And then it gets deeper and the letters are a lot about like, I'll make you come over and over. And it's just the same energy of like, I'm a giver and give me a chance. And it's like beyond creepy.
This guy is not as creepy to me as the other. This guy just seems like an older guy that's like, I do want some nookie.
Yeah.
I want some.
When the
titties in my
tone in their
face."
voice changes, I like can't handle it.
You don't
When
like when they do that?
Oh my God! Did
doesn't
you
turn
see
you
her?
on?
Ashley was just completely closed off to you.
Can you
Tom.
stop though?
I'll
Yeah.
make you come.
He also holds the phone too close to his face.
Of course,
If he just,
God.
it's giving your age. Like if he just moved it away a little bit, it'd be
Oh,
less
you don't think that's a good
creepy.
angle?
Like why can't anybody who writes into this show hold his phone at
I
a normal
know.
angle? That is everybody. It's just like they can't. They have short arms. Everybody has short arms.
Yeah.
Put
Like
it in the
fucking
holder.
right here.
Or
Yeah.
get one of those arms. And also, too, I don't like when they drop any sort of courtship etiquette. It's like, I've tried being nice, and now I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah,
It's
that is what he's doing,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Stop dropping courtship. Women like courtship. Like
Yeah.
we don't. This is what dudes respond to.
Exactly.
Gay guys,
Which is
not
why
women.
guys are the fucking best. Because we...
You wish I were a man sometimes.
Yeah, cut
we
the,
could cold
cut the
plunge.
shit. Oh, here's some roses. Go fuck yourself. Suck my cock.
Butt
So-
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I'll make you come.
All right, so...
I hate
Isn't that horrible?
Oh, bullshit. You're turned on.
That never works. Who?
Okay, hold on. I got
Ugh,
this.
I,
The
this guy
grand
makes
finale.
Yeah, the
barf.
grand finale's ready.
And
Okay.
the yellow lenses, like, ew, as I have the
I
same
know, I was like,
ones.
he
I'm
kinda looks like
Wait a
Christina.
minute, is he wearing my glasses?
In a way, you could say there's a perfect match here.
Somebody meme that.
So you've seen very cool guys.
Yeah.
This is the
And you're-
coolest.
well, I just tried to give you, a full platter of different types.
buffet, yes.
Yes, the buffet. You had the John, who's not going to do much.
You sit on his face.
Right. You had
Easy.
the
Easy money.
You had this guy, the I'll make you come guy. You had
Daddy,
the,
don't forget
I don't need a
Daddy.
recap.
You got-
I remember them all
Okay.
very clearly.
We'll never
Thank you.
forget them.
They're burned
Okay.
into my brain forever.
Well,
so
here's the
I'm
last
all-
one, and don't forget, we really would like some breakdown of who's the worst, who's the best.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
You had to rank them.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just wanted to say hi. Wish you a great day. Tell you that meeting you yesterday and
Ashley
getting a
is
look at you
smitten
was
so
probably
far.
one of the greatest moments of my life. You were so beautiful.
Oh.
You don't know how beautiful you are to me.
Rayna smitten.
I don't mind a Staten
you're
Island
gorgeous.
king.
You're precious. But it's been sitting in my mind when you said to me you want to go back with your ex-boyfriend. Please erase him from your memory. Don't ever go back in the past. I know, because I've been there. And I understand when, you're trying to find somebody and you go on dates and nothing compares to your ex. But there is that better person out there. And Julia, I promise you it is me. I will love you like you've never been loved before. I will cherish you. I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman. And believe me, after you experience me, you won't even know who your ex-boyfriend is. Open up your heart to me in your
Oh,
arms.
still going. Okay.
Let's go full throttle. I could see me falling in love with you.
With you.
It just, I don't know, I just look in your eyes and I just melt.
They met yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm heading off to work. This is my cute little home. Everything you see behind me, I built everything. Every square inch, from crown molding to chair rail to floors to lighting to plumbing.
I'm into it.
Doors,
Yeah.
windows.
Manly.
So this is the type of guy you're getting. I'm a very
You're
handy
getting.
guy, and I'd love to build you whatever you want. You're a sweetheart. So I hope this video doesn't scare you. That's how I feel.
That's.
I just want you to know that. Okay? I look forward going out to dinner with you. So, let's make it happen. Mwah. Ciao, baby.
Ciao, baby.
There you go.
So did these come to you guys?
No.
Okay.
So,
but like, who's Julia? Just was like, fuck this guy. Let's put this on the internet.
Yes. So what happened was the Julia question is actually very interesting because we ended up meeting Julia and learning the story.
It's a whole
behind.
saga.
So this is actually a whole saga. So this one came because this guy was going to the same gym as Julia.
Okay.
And he saw her at sign-in, so he knew that her name was Julia. And then when she walked out of the gym, he followed her, and just that's the only interaction they've had is in the parking lot of the gym. And he just spoke to her, and she was polite to him.
Mm-hmm.
And as he was having a conversation with her, he was like, "Can I get your number?" And she said, "How about I get your number?"
Okay.
So he put his number in her phone and then hit call so that he had now her number.
Okay.
So that was their only interaction.
That changes this for me.
And the next morning, this video was in her text, like an unsolicited text from this guy who's saying, "Good morning, it was great to meet you yesterday. I'm going to change my life and I'm going to fall in love with you," and all this stuff. She then showed her friends this video, and her friends were like, "Oh my God." And then they are the ones that made it circulate.
Okay.
And they had fun with it, and they kind of were like asking him for more video. He did a couple more videos,
Well, how did he know about her ex?
See, I'm half asleep on the couch. Disappointed. You got me wrapped around your finger. Cute. But that's all you're getting. I'm exhausted. Mwah.
Oh, he's Delulu.
Okay, I don't hate a guy that like goes out on a limb, tries to be nice, because I was waiting for him to say something disgusting,
Yeah, of course.
or a horse about her body, or like, I just want to suck on your pussy lips, and he like didn't. And I think this guy was trying to be like chivalrous and go out on a limb.
He was.
If it was a 2-minute video, like I think a 10-second thing could be, it would still give me the ick, but it would be more normal. To be like, "Hey, nice to meet you. This is my house. Everything here. I built it. Look how manly I am. I'm gonna build you something, sweetheart."
Yeah.
And it's not for me, but it could be for some people.
There you go. Yeah.
Ashley?
It's just so delusional. Yeah. Like it's so much. But like, what do you? I'm already kind of doing the mental gymnastics of the other four.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to compare. You know what I mean?
It's tough, right?
It's still John for me.
It's still John. Look at that, John. If you're going to Missouri soon, you might have yourself a little situation.
John captivated you hot.
You guys started too strong. You started with the winner.
Ashley likes to sit on people's faces, and also
That's what
he
it
looks
was.
like he can't run after you if you try to leave. So he's really breathing heavily, like he's not running.
What
after
if
you.
he's amazing with his mouth?
He probably is.
Yeah.
You can't sit on that guy's face. He's going to suffocate him. John doesn't have much longer left. Which also is a plus.
Yeah. Should we pivot? Should we tell them the thing now?
What?
All these guys are dead.
This wouldn't change that. I wouldn't change how I talked about them, to be completely honest.
Oh yeah, like
I'd be meaner actually, because I'm afraid some of them are going to come after us.
But what do you think Good Morning Julia guy is like in bed?
Which
is
one?
he
This guy.
Oh, this guy.
Is he super earnest?
I bet
Is he-
he's giving such small penis. Like I just feel like this guy, like not to body shame, but don't you feel like he's got the tiniest little
Really?
dick?
That you get that from this?
I don't know what it is about it.
It's nothing special, if it's anything. It's not large. He's not endowed well.
The whole thing is
Yeah.
small dick energy.
Yeah.
The whole
Wow,
vibe.
That's really interesting. No one's ever said that before.
That is a first.
That is true. Yeah.
Like this desperation.
Desperation.
Like if this guy's slanging some horse cock, he's not sending this video.
Right.
He's
I also
he's
feel
like a carpenter.
I've always felt this about. I have empathy for this because I've always felt that everyone, especially every guy, can relate to the feeling of wanting to send this video, right? But then you go like, "Oh yeah, don't send this video." Like, you know what I mean? Like you of saying like, I met someone. Oh my god! And then you go, your mind self corrects it and goes like, don't tell somebody
don't do that.
Well,
you know,
I guess it changed when I realized he met her the day before. Like
the day before,
if
one
this,
time
if they'd been
in a parking
if
lot.
they'd been dating a
No,
little
that's
bit of
totally
time,
different.
totally different.
Yeah.
No, this is premature.
Also, if he was hotter.
Well, yeah, they could change things. Hotness does take away a
Changes things
lot
for
of
me.
things.
The,
Yeah.
the goatee is something else.
Yeah.
It's such a decision.
Yeah. Also, if I like just watched you do something cool, like win a football game or a wrestling match,
She's so into this.
that's crazy.
This guy probably played Pop Warner football.
I think he Pop Warner. Yeah. He probably did play football in 4th grade. Yes.
I also know who this guy is. He's like from Staten Island.
Yeah.
All of his friends are married with kids. He's like the weird Uncle Greg that like hangs out with people, but like never has a girlfriend. He doesn't bring anything to the party with him. People
Yeah.
are like, I don't really want him around.
But we've known him a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That is who this guy is.
Totally.
He's like a little weird with everyone's kids. He like wants to be a dad so bad.
yeah.
Not like creepy, but he's just like
weird.
I want to take him home, and you're like, but just
don't.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I want to show you a couple more.
Yeah,
Actually,
let's keep going.
Okay.
Wow, we're still with number 1.
Hello, excuse me. Can I talk to you, please, girl? Life feels like hell without a girlfriend. Someone to talk to, always think about,
He's
to
too
make me a
bald.
better person, and to bring the best out of me. And to enjoy the best forever young years together. Go on adventures.
Still not a blank,
drink,
by the way.
Have passionate and hardcore sex every day and every night. Cause I'm trying to sweat, girl. I want to lose some face fat.
Is he on the
so I
highway?
can look sexy.
Side of the road, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being horny, girl. It's part of life. Everyone's different. I get horny fast, girl. I got a thick and pink dick. It gets hard like a rock, girl. I want you to jack it off, baby, and kiss my neck area, girl. And I'll kiss your neck area too, girl.
Starts
and
off
play with your
good.
hair, girl. And grip my hands on your thighs, baby, and rub it up and down.
Very specific.
It's like he's like a rapper towards the end.
Yeah.
I like how he purses his lips in between each sentence. He punctuates each sentence with
with the duck face.
And it started off good. I kind of like the original pitch of like, let's spend our forever young years together, and then it's you jack my dick, I rub your
It's
thighs.
pink. My dick is
It was
dick
kind of
is
sweet, right? It
pink.
started sweet.
Yeah, I like the beginning of the pitch, and then
But yeah, first half second, I was like, he's my pick. And then I also feel like I feel like there's famous people in the world that are like this. Like, I feel like that there are like people out there that are like rappers. Like, I don't want to say Pitbull, but like that energy, and this is their true self.
Is he wearing
It's
a
just weird. You know, famous people are so weird.
Emblem, medallion, yes.
like that Armie Hammer.
Yeah.
That guy that was eating women.
I had a friend that just hooked up with him recently.
Stop.
Recently?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't want to
just-
say too much.
Please
No, you
do.
should know. But
Say it.
Yeah, she
I'm
said
dying.
it was amazing sex.
and that doc is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wait, I thought he was in like the Caribbean being a landlord.
He was
He's
in
back?
town.
Dang.
Now, did without giving away too much though, did he go back to his old ways?
He did a lot of what I think is in the doc, like the love bombing up top. You know what I mean? And she just, I don't want to say she fell for it. She knew what was happening,
Yeah.
but he's hot, and he, made her come, and she was just like, maybe, maybe I'll be the part of the fifth part of the doc. But she met him, and then she went home and watched the doc. She just wanted to brush up.
Yeah. What did she think of him after that though? Because it's a terrifying thing to watch.
Right. I know. I think she knew already. But
It
she
was like to
"Let me just-"
self-correct? Like-
I think she was trying to like not have a crush. She was like, let me just watch this. And she was like, I don't know.
She's so lucky.
He made me
don't you
come.
think? Like, if every guy you met, there was a documentary about him, you could go brush up
That's
about him.
hilarious.
That'd be so good.
That's
I think it is. I think it's called Instagram.
I think he's trying to get his life
TikTok.
back. I think he is. He lives in like wherever, the Caymans or something like that.
Please.
But
yeah, he's gonna be a creeper until he.
Yeah.
He's wired a certain way. There's just no.
Yeah, there's nothing.
She
for
asked him
it.
about it.
Yeah.
And?
He explained. He was just like, obviously I don't want to eat bones and stuff.
Yeah.
Just
But
the flesh.
It was the closeness. I don't know.
Well, I
Just
get the
wanna-
flesh.
Just wanna
not
sever
the
your
bone.
tits off. What's the big deal?
Yeah, stupid bitch.
It's just dirty talk. You're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Raina, you did not mind it.
I did not mind it.
When he did it to you?
No, I've listened to those voicemails, though. They're kind of hot. Listen, I listen to the voicemails once or twice and close my eyes and masturbate.
Wow, you're a sick fuck. You're the sickest person we've had on the
I
show
really
by
think you
far.
are. I
You're
think you
sicker
are.
than all of these
the
core
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit!
think it's true.
Damn, dude.
I like he's a very deep voice, and it's just like
He's got a great voice, and he's handsome.
He's very handsome. Yeah.
like, I'm gonna tie you to the bed, and you're not gonna be able to move. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's
But you got to separate him from the actions, yeah? Like, do you just kind of divorce him from who he is?
See, I haven't watched the doc, so it's pretty bad, right? Like all of it, right? Okay. I guess I don't know. I think
It's pretty bad
I think I know just like
as
the
for the
top
doc,
level
yeah.
stuff.
So the voicemails, by the way,
Yeah.
came out like day one. This was long before like tons of women came forward and said he sexually assaulted me. Like,
Yeah, that's
this
in the
was
doc.
Very early
Yeah,
on.
Oh, I guess I'm not trying to I guess I kind of
I'm not
forget
minimizing
all
this
of the
stuff.
details.
No, be who you are. That's what you like. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying, day one voicemails, I was into it. Once you got a little more information, I
Yes.
divorced myself from the situation.
Sure.
Because there is something really captivating and turning oning, if that's a word, where a guy wants to consume you. You're like, yeah, like you're that into me. You just want to fucking
eat my body.
Yeah, you're like you want to.
Yeah.
You want to eat me and then digest me and shit me out. Like, yeah, that's hot.
I don't think he got that far.
Tom, would you eat me and shit me out?
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. Love to. And then
You
I can't wait to use the Toto washlet to spray you off my ass cheeks.
Do
So
you guys
hot.
feel like this guy is just, he's too bald?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
shiny.
Deeply bald.
It's really shiny. Yes,
Yeah.
he's waxed his head and he shaves that every day.
Another goatee.
I love him. I love.
Oh.
You do?
His name is Glendale Gary. I
Yeah.
mean, he. I don't know. I got a soft spot for him, maybe because he's an Angelino, and I
You
just.
guys could
Does he
actually meet
have
this
like
guy.
a flat tire? Like what is going on? Why is it on the side of the road?
He just makes
Malibu.
videos when he feels inspired, It just happened to be right then. He's like, I got to pull over and shoot this right now.
A forever young.
He's like, I'm
years,
waiting
girl.
for AAA girl.
Sometimes he's like,
girl.
yeah, in the car. He's like, you like this Mercedes Benz? Huh?
At first glance, he was giving like the Greek driver that I fucked. Like
Wait,
at
what?
first.
Which Greek driver?
I fucked our
had
driver
hair.
in Greece. It was
Oh.
just, but he kind of had that.
Like your Uber driver or a guy you.
He was like the driver. We
The
had
hired
the
driver.
driver.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Good looking
fine.
guy?
Yeah.
He actually also drove a Mercedes, much like this guy.
A Sprinter van?
It was the van.
Yeah.
It was a 16-passenger van.
I think I've had that guy when
The
I was in
Benz,
Greece.
you guys get it.
Nice guy. Yeah, he was really fucking very handsome.
Giannis? Yes. You know him.
I know him.
They share necklaces.
Hey, how y'all doing, baby
Oh
girl?
my God, this one.
You got that apple? Ay, ay, ay.
It's the one tooth for me.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Look at y'all. Y'all missed that ball? Huh?
What?
Well, guess what? I'm coming at y'all fat ass.
Oh, yes.
It doesn't matter if you got a big booty or a flat booty. I'm coming to get that booty. And look, I want to lick them drawers. Ay, ay, ay. One love for all them beautiful women. I don't give a damn where you're from.
He's very romantic.
Let me put my tongue in your ass.
Yeah, he wants
And
to
let
eat
me
you and
play
shit
with
you out.
That no.
No.
Yeah, baby. And I want your feet too.
Oh.
You understand?
Oh.
Yeah, look, I want to dig in your booty. Ooh, that's some kush.
Ashley likes
Y'all
it.
know what's a banana split?
You know what a banana split is?
No.
Well, we gonna use your booty.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit the. I gotta break it in half. You understand?
I feel sick.
And put some corn chips, smash that up there.
What is it? His
Yeah,
hand?
He's got a pen.
I'm telling you, and put.
All right, I don't think you guys are turned on. I'm
I
just
don't.
gonna-
He's a little old for me.
He's older.
That's the deterrent
It's not.
You,
of all the other stuff.
his teeth kind of remind me of my dog.
He doesn't have great teeth.
Neither does
Some people, yeah, some
my
people
dog's fucked up.
have the gift with their teeth, and some don't. Yeah.
So his age is initially the thing.
That's the front runner of
You're
the
like-
problems for Ashley.
This guy, 30 years ago, maybe.
Hey.
Guys, please, I'm
Full mouth of teeth 30
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
right.
He probably wasn't wearing his hat sideways.
This guy, if he was a different person, maybe.
Right.
Different
But are we
different
still
human.
going with John? Is he the leader then? It's John for you?
first guy.
The first guy?
It, gun to my head, had to do it.
Wow.
I also just like, they all just seem off.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
can I
John
tell you
seemed
something?
like-
You're spot on. We didn't give you a bunch of fucking 10s.
Is it just me? Or are these guys kind of weird?
Yeah, she's like, these guys are not cool, dude.
Did anybody else in the room realize this?
Wait, where are the hot cool guys? What's the segment?
This is it. This is who you get. Welcome to YMH.
This is who you're getting.
Okay,
I meant
John
like
the
the
babysitter.
like deranged. Like John just seemed like the least
Yeah.
deranged.
I think John is schizophrenic.
Oh,
I think there's Definitely.
Crush my dreams, why don't you?
I built a Ferris wheel out of beef jerky.
You're right, I forgot.
So he's delusional. He's definitely
But
enjoying his
they
own
were
thoughts.
right that he's not going to chase you.
He can't.
You know what I mean? You can sit on his face for a moment
Now-
and then take off.
The problem with Unk Shine is if you give him just a little something, this guy is going to be at your front door.
This guy or the guy before?
Like a
This
stray
guy,
cat.
this
This
guy,
one.
yeah.
When you
Okay.
feed a stray cat,
Right.
you give him a little bit of nookie, he's going to be all up in your asshole.
Okay,
dude.
the guy before that, if I could convince him to have like a 3-day shadow on his head
Wait, which one? Other Glendale Gary, yeah.
and like
the
grow a
names.
beard instead of a goatee, and
Yeah.
I gotta look at the shade of pink that his penis
'Cause
is.
pink penis. like
Pink is a crazy thing to call
it's a
out.
pig dick.
Yeah, pink.
It's disgusting.
Pink. Like, we love pink.
It's not in my penises.
Right.
But how
Our
pink?
vibrators are pink.
But how pink? Right.
Like
it's
how
like,
pink that you had to call out that it's pink, not fleshy. but
Don't you
pink.
feel like
Here he is, another
I
thing of him.
agree. It's a not turn.
Oh, see, he has a beard here.
He's got a beard here.
Already improving.
Yeah.
He's got a
a
suspended
bad boy.
license.
Yeah, he's a bad
He's
boy.
she likes it. Toxic. Little toxic.
Oh, he's kind of tall. I
There
don't.
you go.
I like his outfit.
Yeah.
Wearing
No,
white
I like
joggers.
About being famous, all that shit means nothing to me.
he's also giving like Andrew Tate.
Take a picture, all that shit means nothing
Yes.
to me.
He has the most
You're all a bunch
manicured
of
face
fucking
hair.
Assholes. You can't judge me, motherfucker. I got respect for law enforcement.
So he was clearly manic in the other one.
Rayna's turned
this
on.
is
She
the-
likes him.
What do you
This is
think
the
he
depressive.
filmed that while he was waiting for the?
He was in a manic episode. I think he was.
I think you're
manic.
right, actually. I
Yeah,
think
and
you're right,
this is
yeah.
now. This is the opposite
Now,
of the manic.
I didn't think that we get there. You said your thing is they have to be 6 feet, right?
I like tall guys. I like big, like
You like
masculine.
to
men.
feel small.
I mean, I
and
always
sweet.
feel small because I am a tiny little.
But what if
person.
it's a great dude, you meet him, and he's 5'8"?
Yeah, your
like,
ex
hell
wasn't
no?
big,
5'10"? He's close enough.
but he
What
wasn't
makes him
jacked.
great?
He wasn't what?
What makes him great?
No, I'm saying he has a bunch of other great qualities,
Uh-huh.
right? That you like, whatever that
Sure.
might be.
A
He's
funny guy that
Yeah,
thinks
there's all
he's
these things
smart,
that you.
fucks well. Yeah, great.
Then, but he's 5'7.5". You're like, nah.
I mean, it's not my dream. Like,
It's not-
I think we all have a dream of like if I could
Yeah,
build
but that's
a
like
person.
that's just a build a
that's the
person
thing.
fantasy, though.
That's why I think dating apps aren't really for me. They're not my favorite thing because
Great.
I would never swipe yes on somebody like that. But if they walked up to me in a bar and that was the coolest, funniest person, then I wouldn't be like, ew, gross, get
Yeah,
away from
right.
me.
He's still fucking 7.5 inches taller than you.
right.
Like he's
I
still.
know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Some short kings are lovely. I've dated short kings. I like them.
I like dated. I mean, I'm 5'10", and I used to like hook up with this basketball player in college who was 6'9", and I was like, this is too tall for me. Like,
Yeah.
So that's your type. Like, I was like, this is. I'm straightening my neck. Like, this is too
Yeah.
big.
I
too
like a
tall.
big guy. Yeah, it's just
Like
that-
a foot.
But that
a
guy,
foot taller.
that guy's fucking weird tall. Like that guy's.
Well, he was our basketball center.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that's freaky tall.
Totally.
You're a
But I'm
fucking-
just saying
She's
the
making a
height.
comparison of
Yeah.
her height to
Foot
his
taller
height.
to
But
me
there's
was like
also
so bizarre.
Part of you is like, hey man, are you a monster? You're fucking 6'9".
He had a
It's
monster.
crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
He pulled that dick out. I was like, it tumbled out. I was just like, what?
Tumbled.
It had, like a slinky went on the
hilarious.
stairs. Yeah. I was just like, we can just cuddle. That's not, I can't, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Can you give me some idea? Let's put it this way. I was blessed enough to meet my husband early in life, so I don't have a ton of dick range. What's a tumbler for you? Can you give me a hand representation? Show me with your hands.
Well, what is that? It's probably 10
Is it
inches.
the liquid death can?
What? Well, it was just the biggest dick I ever saw.
Is it a liquid death can?
It was in
Girth?
proportion to his body.
Yeah,
right?
like that's
It's
okay. So
proportionate,
here's
sure.
the thing that I would talk about sometimes on stage is like huge dudes, because I heard some NFL players talk about this. Like they have a normal sized dick, but it looks so small
Right.
in comparison. Like it was some NFL player was like, I have a decent dick, but it looks like you hung the Mona Lisa in the Hoover Dam. It's just like not
he's
impressive.
enormous. Yeah.
But his dick at 6'9" at this huge dude was like proportionate to his body. I mean, with a measuring stick. I mean, what is the biggest dick in the world?
Show me the can. Is it the
Oh,
can?
girth wise,
Yeah.
it was
Come on.
longer than the can.
This girth is too.
Tom,
You
this
couldn't put
barely-
inside
this
your
is
body.
you.
This girth is crazy.
Yeah, not this.
No
thick.
way. Come on.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
not
It's
fitting.
not. It's
Yeah.
not. That's not a
not fitting
thing.
inside your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was
It was
probably
girthy and it was
and so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think so many girls
was
are like, I want a
shocking.
huge dick, and I don't profess to want that.
No, I didn't. I was like, I can't. I'm not taking
You
this.
don't want to
But you
marry
did.
that.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was just like, we can just like make out.
Oh, I got you.
I was like, I've never seen something like that.
It's too much. I don't want to be in pain while I'm having sex, like fighting. The guy I dated was
See
like,
how lucky you got?
how long have you guys been together?
45 years.
Wow, that long.
Yeah.
And you're still doing butt stuff, maybe.
Please. And every woman that we ever on stage or off meet, she's like, "What's his dick like? Could you give me some specs on that?" Yeah, every guy. She's like, "How's that dick?"
Can I tell you
How's
what
the dick
I'm
going?
going to start a new podcast called Dick Chat, and we just
I could talk about dicks forever. Dicks are
I
insane to me.
know.
The way
I
they
love
change by the
them.
day.
Yeah, they do.
Like they have different days. They're different
Thank
sizes
you.
by the day. It's
And
crazy.
we have
here's
good days
Ashley.
and bad days too. Like,
Dick-
you know, girls
dick
are like,
chat.
"I'm having a good hair day."
That's what
We
my
have good
boyfriend
dick
talked. We
days,
talk
yeah.
about this. Heavy dick day, light dick day.
Yeah, oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, is that the same dick from last night? His dick looks so different,
I
so
know,
much bigger.
I know.
Yeah, his dick
The way they
changes.
grow.
If they're hot, it's a hot
Whenever,
day.
here's what I
totally
always say
different dick.
too. I always say this to women: if they ever saw my dick and they thought it was small, I would always tell them, "By the way, it gets smaller." Like it. I've seen this thing where I'm like, it looks like a toddler's dick. Whenever you go for some reason, whenever you walk into like a medical facility, if you're getting a physical, your dick just hides. It hides on top of your balls, and it's like, can anyone see me? It's so small,
so wild.
Yeah, it's so wild. And then there's days where it's just like you yourself see it, and you're like, wow, this thing's like flapping around today.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love talking about it.
Me
Like
too.
I'll ask my boyfriend, like, what's your dick like today? I just like to know.
Or even ball chat. We could do dick talk and then ball chat.
I
And,
love this idea.
Do you I neglect the balls completely. Do you
I love balls.
Are you into the balls?
I love balls. So I'm saying we could talk about balls
Can
and
you
dicks all
teach me
day.
what you love about
Fucking
them?
Bautista's gonna take this shit.
I'll do anything he wants, okay? I hope he listens to this podcast. I am here for him. Any hole,
You heard that, Dave?
any body part.
Because balls can range too, much like the D.
Do you ever see them breathe and they just like
Yeah.
a brain? They like move
Fucking
around.
fascinating.
But some guys, I always just ask, like, do you care about balls or not? Because I'll get down there, but sometimes guys are like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
never had a request for it. Ever.
Never?
No one's ever requested.
What, you
it on
hooking
the
up with
menu.
chicks? Fucking.
Like, what do you do with balls? That's just so far out of my league.
Well, from what the only thing that there's basically three types. I feel like there's people who are like, don't touch my balls.
Don't touch at all. Okay.
Then there's like light, I like light stuff, right?
What's a light? Like
Well, I'm
tongue
saying
or finger? Like what?
anything. Like I just like
Yeah.
they're
Around the
sensitive. I
world.
still
I
enjoy
like
it.
to do like stress balls.
Yeah, I like it. And then there's like
marbles.
these dudes who like aggressiveness on their balls where I'm like, I'm out. That is crazy.
I hooked up with one guy that
Yeah.
wanted me to do that. He was on so much coke,
Oh.
and he was like, "Pull harder." He made me
Nah, that's
pull on
fucking-
them, and I was like, "I'm gonna really hurt."
To each their own, but that
That's
shit
scary.
is
That can-
only
that
to
can
me
do
because
damage.
for me, I'd be like, I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
up. Like that's gonna hurt so bad.
Yeah, didn't he want you to like put stockings around
It was
him?
a different guy wanted
Okay.
me to tie stockings around his balls and like really like step on them.
This is your dream.
Love it. I love
do?
these videos. I love these videos where there's these Japanese women.
You're
Was
the
it-
most fucked up person on
Yes.
the show now.
Thank you.
What is it, Brazilian, where she's kicking the guy? in
No,
the
she was.
balls?
That was like an Uruguayan accent. She was like sufri sangre.
I could
she
do
was-
that for a living.
She was like kicking him, and there was blood pouring out, and it was not a cheat kind of shot. It was real,
Yeah.
and she was pulling
Holy
aggressive,
shit.
stepping on
I'm
them
real
with
dark
heels.
sided, you guys. If I had to make a living and have kids or whatever, I could do the dominatrix thing hands down.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Pee on them in their mouth.
Well, you don't have to have sex with them
Yeah,
either.
I don't wanna have sex with
You
them.
don't have to. That's part of it. You
That's
can
the best
You
part.
tell them keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
yeah.
the best part. And
Yeah.
you just kick them in the nuts if they want. Clean my house, pig.
pee on them.
Easy.
The pee stuff is crazy. We had a guest on our podcast too. She dabbled in that for a little bit. Guys that really want to be peed on, like drink your
easy
pee and all
money.
that stuff. Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
I got the pee. You want the pee? Have
Right.
the pee. Also, every time I take off my underwear at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, money in the trash. I could be selling these. That's another easy money. Why aren't you girls selling your panties?
So listen. You could. Why not?
I have two children.
So what?
But like, where do you
I don't
do
want it
it?
for my
Like, I thought about
kids.
this with foot stuff too. I'm like, I'll
Sure.
sell this stuff, but
Foot
where?
finder.
Like, where are
Foot
the?
finder.
You just log in, you create an account.
Or create an OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, I don't want to go
One
down
of
that
the two of
road.
those.
Why? It doesn't
Well,
have to be.
they're already successful.
No, I
so-
know, but I'm saying,
yeah.
but that's the
I
thing.
just pay money.
OnlyFans now though has there's superstars who are doing completely non-sexual stuff.
I would just do feet stuff.
Easy. Do it.
Easy.
Yeah.
She has pretty feet. I have really ugly feet.
Yeah,
I
but
could do
your
like
feet
an
are
ugly-
your feet are specific. And I feel like there's people out there that really want what you got.
See, that's what we discovered on this show. We just said that is that there's a guy out there for everything you hate about
That you
yourself.
have, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
guy thinks it's the hottest thing
Totally.
that's ever happened.
That's true.
So women, we're so hard on ourselves, and it's like, don't worry about it. That thing you hate, some guy is just Jane is D so hard to it
You
right
guys
now.
should start your foot pages today. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Hey, what's the live show like? Because I'm like, I want to know it. You know, you're doing one here tonight, but like, what is your guys' live show? What happens at it?
They're wild. They are not sit down. We don't record them and release them. Like they're just a circus. Like we typically have like an NFL or NBA drumline or cheerleaders. And we have like cryo jets and t-shirt cannons and strippers and like insane
That's a
stuff.
fucking fun
Tons
show.
of audience
That's
participation.
fun.
Like we share stuff we don't share on the podcast. We tell stories and things like that. But it's a lot of audience coming up. We've recently
they come up on stage?
We've had people come up on stage,
Wow.
and one thing, I'll just say it because it's like my favorite thing we've been doing, and I like it to be a surprise, but whatever, you know, we're all family here.
Yeah.
So we used to have a bunch of male strippers, and they would come out. We would do group performances, sometimes Magic Mike style, sometimes they would like dance on Rayna and whatnot. And I was like, let's try something a little bit different. Let's like not do the strippers for the show, and instead see if people will send their boyfriends and husbands on stage to like win vibrators to like, you know, take back
that's
to
nice.
And I was like, are guys going to do this? You know, it was like, we were at the Apollo in New York. I was like, are they going to come up? And we like just tried it, and men like rush the stage. We've had to like send them away. We will get 8 to 10 regular dudes, and then we play a song for each of them. I just like kind of like suss them out. I'm like, he's going to be like a pony guy, or he's going to be, you know, buttons by putting.
We give them stripper names. They take their clothes off. They dance with each other.
So you have it's a fun time.
Goes wild.
The crowd goes wild for that more than the strippers, because
Yeah.
you don't see it coming. There's these like dads up there. They get khakis on. They're just like, woo! Like it's wild
Yeah,
stuff.
you're letting them like let loose.
Yeah, they have a place to be wild.
We have
It's
talent
so
shows. We
good.
had one girl spray breast milk in the crowd. We had some
Oh
queef
my
on demand.
gosh.
We have had
We have
like
crazy shit.
singers,
Yes.
dancers.
And we do a new show for every city. So we ask for like audience. We tell them to send emails about the craziest shit you have going on with your friends, your man, your people you're bringing, and it turns into these just like really insane experiences. It's just tailored to every city.
Sure.
How fun.
That's really
They're
cool.
wild. It's really fun.
They've just gotten like bigger and better over the years. We're like, how can we make this feel like even more like rock star with like the CO2 and the t-shirt cans and all this stuff? It's just
Yeah,
fun.
you're raising the value of the ticket. There's
Mhm.
production value, there's entertainment, it's fun, and it's a good time.
Super fun.
Look, we're big fans. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's so fun.
Haven't yet listened, you got to check out Girls Gotta Eat podcast. See them on tour. They're currently doing the Girls Gotta Eat Snack City tour. And of course, you can get yourself a sex toy. Their sex toy company is called Vibes Only. Is there anything else you want to
Do you want me
plug?
to give you the toys?
Of course.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we have blowjob gel.
We have
Are you blowjob? Do you
Thank
do blowjobs?
I mean, I've had them for how many years? Yeah.
Not like
Jeez.
regularly.
I mean,
you can always do more.
All right, so
I
we brought you
know.
guys 3 things.
Thanks, buddy.
YMH Studios, this is the first time we've ever given this to anybody except for yesterday on
What?
another
Let's
one of the
open
podcasts
it.
under your studio.
Hell
So
yeah.
that is the Allison. It's a vibrating
buddy.
rabbit. And
Nice.
then this is a butt plug.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
That's what we've
finally.
been waiting for.
And there's an app. If you're long distance with your partner or your partner travels a lot, you can use the remote control long distance.
How
Let's
lovely.
do that one,
Control
babe.
each other's. And we brought you a blowjob gel,
That'd be
pumpkin
cool.
spice
Pumpkin
flavor.
spice for fall.
Maybe if you could send a
That's
gallon of that to the
nice.
house, that'd be nice.
You could do that
I
on
love
your asshole
pumpkin.
too.
Yeah, you sure can.
Maybe make it taste better. Pumpkin spice.
Stop with the excuses.
Booty.
It is safe for, it's vulva safe for all.
This is
So
nice
pop it
packaging,
out.
though.
Yeah,
It,
really
like,
nice. Here, mommy, you show me.
Jesus.
So it just
Really
opens.
nice
Oh,
packaging.
wow.
Oh,
The packaging experience is
wow, that's beautiful. That's a nicey.
Look at that.
There you
That
go.
goes right in your asshole, Tom.
And then I can focus and I can clean my house.
One in the
That's
pink, one
awesome.
in the stink.
That's a, yeah.
Meow.
Oh, you guys, what a moment.
All right.
This is really good. This is really high quality, nice and
Here's how
soft.
it's
We
really gonna
spent a
be.
year perfecting it. We love it. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do with it.
You're
Nice
the first
and-
person to get this.
nice
Ashley
and
and I and
slow.
you.
Thanks. Is this to put on your keychain so you can carry it with you?
There you go.
Picking up the kids at school.
I can see myself being hyper focused when this is in, and then you're like, when it comes out.
Yeah, that's not as big as I thought. A butt plug.
We
'cause I-
purposely made it a little smaller
It's
because we wanted it
accessible.
to be
For
like a
girls.
better, like girl shaped. Yeah.
So literally, this one goes in your beehole and this one goes in your meows.
No, that's the. It's
Oh, sorry.
The clit.
I
The
just did
top
that.
is for your clit. Whatever you want to do, though. No judgment. The top is for the clit.
Do you know how many years it would take her to figure that out? It would be like 10 years from now. She's like, I've been putting this in my asshole for 10 years.
I swear, I probably would have gone.
I
and been
really
like,
would have been.
Tom, this one goes in my ass. I'm not really enjoying. my God. What is wrong with me?
By the way,
The shaft goes inside of your vagina, and then
be fair. I'm bigger than this fucking guy.
Much bigger. No,
So,
no.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
bullshit. This is, come on, compared to you, Tom.
All right.
Please.
You're not even going to feel that.
No. Pussy's so loose.
well, I guess you
I
can't
didn't
put it in
mean
your
to say
asshole
that.
now. That's
Yeah.
why she was like, "This will go in my butthole. This won't fit in my pussy. It'll fall right out."
All right.
I really thought I got panicked. I did. I saw it and I was like, wait, how am I going to fit that one in my rectum?
It's not a strap-on. It's not a strap-on, to be clear.
This is all real. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
We'll see you again soon. I can't wait. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Hello, excuse me. Can I talk to you, please, girl? Cause I'm trying to sweat, girl. Kiss my neck, girl. Pink and pink dick, girl. Jack it off, baby. Cause I'm trying to sweat, girl. Kiss my neck, girl. Pink and pink dick, girl. Jack it off, baby. Grip my hands on your thighs, baby. And rub it up and down. And rub it up and down. And rub it up and down. Grip my hands on your thighs, baby. And rub it up and down. And rub it up and down. Kiss your neck area too, girl. Cause I'm trying to sweat, girl. Kiss my neck, girl. Pink and pink dick, girl. Jack it off, baby. Cause I'm trying to sweat, girl. Kiss my neck, girl. Pink and pink dick, girl. Jack it off, baby. There's nothing wrong with being horny, girl. It's part of life. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Jack it off, baby.
You just watched your mom's house. Did you like it? Then watch another one. Watch our clips. I don't know. Check it out. Try it out. If you didn't like it, look for other stuff. Maybe in the next video, there's people getting hurt the way you like, or maybe gay dudes talking about dick stuff. I don't know. Try it out. Maybe there's always something for everybody. Just look in these cubes, squares, whatever.